with another live. I had a malfunction with my other one, so if some of you were able to see it and it was private, that's great, but I'm here doing a more public one, so yeah, I'm back and I'm trying to fix it for the other ones who missed out and didn't get to see. So let's get started. We are doing primers. My skin prep is already done off camera. My eyes were done in the other one, so off camera. Same as my eyebrows. Or I just actually finished my eyes, but yeah. I'm just going to take this brush, take a little of the excess and blend it inward that way because of a little concealer mess up, primer type mess up. So fix that, and then here we go with our palette again. Secure the sweat by one size, tiny dot of that because it's very, very like it's a huge hole, so you want to be very, very careful with it. You don't want to overspill. Oil sucker. Yeah, one drop is all you need. Okay. Secure the blur. Mix those three together. Same brand. It's gonna keep your makeup looking really good. We're only doing full face. Now, do not swirl and swipe or apply like me to your forehead or anything like that. If you don't need to, and you can apply it directly the normal way, I just like to do it that way because it's easier, because my one eye is funky and likes to move around a lot, which is my right eye. So since I have a weird like little right eye, that's why I do it that way. But you can just apply it directly straight if it's easier for you and you do it that way. And I concentrate mostly here because I have combo oily acne prone skin. I always have had it, so I do my makeup a tiny bit different in the application process, but yeah. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do contour, foundation, contour, bronzer, foundation, blush. Okay. Also, I'm missing my nose contour brush, so I'm just gonna have to wing it with my multitasker smudge. This is a cream contour by Saie. It is in the shade Sand, which is my shade. One of my shades. The other one is Salt. I use Salt more. Yeah, I just feel like using Sand for this video because I'm going to be using it tomorrow anyway. So why not just roll with it? Okay. And Earth. Did my contour brush go? Oh Lord. I'm always losing stuff. If you cannot find your contour brush or your cream brush, grab an older, smaller foundation brush, which right now it went missing, which is not cool. So I'm just going to use this foundation brush. Sorry for the getting up and the malfunction. But yeah, again, it was an emergency. And then this is a smaller brush for foundation, but it works well, very well, for cream contour as well, by Sephora brand. I do mostly shop at Ulta now, but some things I still keep from Sephora. Depending on the product, sometimes I will go to Sephora still, but that's just because Ulta doesn't have it and it's requested for my videos, so it's rare, but yeah, I still go now and again. And these brushes are super high quality. So any high quality brushes, whether it's from Ulta, Sephora, whatever, I get. I'm not really picky where my brushes come from unless they are high quality. As long as they're high quality. And yes, you guessed it, Hollywood Glam, Hollywood Sculpt. When I go to parties, I deck it all out, just like the celebs. And since it's a party class tomorrow for my acting class, then yeah. Now we do foundation. My new blurring foundation by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade 1N, because that's my shade in the brand. So 1 pump. 1 spritz to 3, just so it stretches and it becomes a little more glowy, because it's a very matte foundation, but I want like a hybrid Lumi matte, so. See, and you can tell that it's peeking through the bronzer and everything. Now, I accidentally did it under my eye, so I'm just going to roll with it since it's full coverage, and it'll cut my concealer in half drastically. So shout out to Anastasia, Charlotte Tilbury, One Size, Tarte, Sephora, Ulta, especially to my glam squad when I need my makeup done in a rush for an event at Ulta. I always go to these 3 ladies at Ulta and Gilroy because that's right near me. Jennifer Espinosa for hair, Michelle and or Monique for my makeup. So if you live in Gilroy like me or around the area, San Jose, South Bay, California, yeah, these 3 would be the ones to trust. They are gold. Love you all. Also, love my friends Karen and the other ones at Ulta who are not part of my squad, but they do help me a lot with like makeup, shopping, and other stuff. So. Or they give me hair advice, things like that. We help each other out. So I'm on green screen apparently. Which I don't like being on, so I switched it off. that is the finished application. This is the sponge that they gave me when I was there last to have my makeup done for something that I had to have it done. So I just use this to blend in any lines, etc., and work around it. Remember, use a full coverage foundation or not full coverage. Either way, you do your concealer last because it'll clean up any mistakes. Concealer last is the way to go. Okay. Then we take our blush by Charlotte Tilbury. This one is in the shade First Love. I love this one because it is a very neutral peachy pink. And it's also got a very nice ethereal glow about it. Do a little bit of a sun-kissed blush look. And it's also got a little bit of shimmer and shine and just a little bit of like a airbrushed effect that it's really good. And you don't even need a highlighter. You can add one for extra if you want, but I never do when I use this blush. I mean, sometimes when I want extra. But very rare. And every time I get this blush, I wear this blush, I always get compliments. So, yeah. Next, we are going to do our concealer. And here we go. Oh, FYI, I just had my hair done. So if it looks, yeah, a little dark right now, it's before the wash. It's still blonde, very dimensional blonde, as you can tell. You'll see more of the dimensions pop when I actually do my hair wash. To pop the blonde out more. Yeah, I just had it done this past Saturday. So yeah, if you're in the South Bay, Ulta Gilroy's the way to go. Jennifer Espinoza. So yeah, she's my girl. She's awesome. Go to her. Trust me on this. You won't regret it. Jen, if you're watching, just give you a little shout out, and I'm trying to make you a little famous. LOL. Please don't kill me over it. Yeah. Can't wait to see you in September. That's when I'm due next. But I'm loving the dimensional blonde that I am right now. As you can tell, see? I know it doesn't look it on camera, but it is. Right now, it doesn't look it on camera because I haven't done my purple shampoo. But the next time you see me, I'll have purpled it, I'll have toned it, I'll have shown you the full color. Ooh. Don't go that far. And that is how I score my concealer. And yes, I score it because it's easier for me to find it and blend it that way. I know I'm a little weird, so just don't pick on me, because I have bad eyesight, so I was born with it. And when you have challenges, you seriously learn to work with them, not against. And then I drag out for some lift. Pull out any sides of the nose. Douse my sponge. Oh yeah, Monique's last name is Morales. So if you want to go to Ulta Gilroy and you live in the area, Monique Morales, Jennifer Espinoza, they are good. Monique is especially good with makeup. And Michelle is good with makeup and hair as well. I just, her last name right now escapes me off the top of my head. Sorry, Michelle, but yeah. If you're watching this, girly, please don't kill me. I love you though, all of you. And then my friend Karen also does hair. Her name is Karen Vasquez. If you need anything from the store manager or need help finding things, Kayleen is her name. She is very helpful. Also another person that is helpful over there, her name's Ashley. She's helped me out a lot too. And then M. His name is M. And he is also helpful. With product searches and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're asking me who I trust, now you know. Also, Jackie's really nice, and Nadia just joined the team recently. But yeah, they're a very, very cool crowd. So if you live in Gilroy or Morgan Hill, go over that way. They're amazing. Also, if you live in San Jose and are close enough and have a car, yeah, head that way. They're awesome. Actually, I think I like this redo a little bit more than the original. Just because the original video, excuse me, I had a little harder time with the pump because it was just fresh and I hadn't used it yet. So yeah, live in Gilroy or excuse me, my throat went up for a little bit there. If you live in Morgan Hill or Gilroy, hit up Ulta Gilroy. They're awesome. Trust me on that one. You won't regret it. Excuse me. Now we are setting our faces. We are going to take 4 setting powders. I know. It might seem a little crazy, but I do love a lot of brightness, especially if I'm going to be photo ready. I like to have a lot of blurring and brightening because tomorrow is my last day of my professional acting class and it's a party class. And we're going to be taking photos, doing fun things like that. So I love to have a little extra, brightening for occasions such as that. I'm taking powders by Laura Mercier and One Size and blending them together to make the perfect brightening for my skin tone. Perfect. Okay. We are going to take the concealer off of this brush. We're going to take a mix of this. This is a multitasking brush. We are going to set our under eyes. No baking, but I will bake tomorrow though, because the lights over there are god-awful. And they are, acting lights are very, very harsh. So yeah. we are going to take our powder brush. I will bake the rest of my face though. From my forehead to my nose, to the sides of my face, to my chin, areas. And let's dust it off quickly to reveal the finished result. And there we go. We have the finished look.